Hello, it's a beautiful fall day in New England. I'm at the range. You can see all the leaves on the ground. Today, I'm bringing out for the first time my Swedish 1896 Mauser with an Arctic birch stock dated 1910. This is chambered in 6.5 by 5.5 Swede. The iron sights are set up for about 300 yards at the lowest setting. That orange gong way in the back is about 200 yards. We're going to see how much drop I've got. First time shooting this, so I don't know what to expect. See what we can come up with. This is a 50-yard shot. Pretty impressive with the 300-yard sight. I aimed a little low, but it's pretty close to dead center. Let's go see the other targets. I didn't come fully prepared today, and I used a couple targets that were already here. This is at 100 yards. Let's see where we hit, if we hit at all. And we did. First shot at 100 yards, and that's my second shot at 100 yards. That was a target that was here, and that's my other target. Let me try and shoot that one next, but I think we're off to a good start with this little Swedish Mauser. All right, for our next two shots, I think we're going to go for the 200-yard gong and also the white target I showed you earlier at 100 yards. First shot will be for the white target. Second shot will be for the gong in the corner there. Back at the 100 yard. All right, we're approaching the target. Took 3 shots at this target. Let's see how we did. For perspective, at 100 yards, I'm aiming here. So I got to aim down here, it appears. First shot here, second shot here, third shot here. I didn't shoot this again. And I don't know if I hit that 200-yard gonk, but I'm not going to waste any more ammo on that. So we're going to go back. We're going to finish off this box. See what we do. I'm going to make some adjustments to my shooting rest as well. See if that makes a difference. I'm mostly shooting freehand at this point. Only because that shooting rest that was here, I should have brought my own. I'm a little bit pinched for time today, so I just came here quick. We're going to try and get something a little higher up so I can aim better. Stay tuned. Alright, I'm back. We're going to start by loading up 5 shots in here. If you've noticed, I'm not letting them fully eject later on. Now that I figured that out, because I'm trying to resave the brass so that my buddy can reload these, because these are about $1 a round. You got 5 that fit in there, 1 in the chamber, so a total of 6 in the gun. Got a double feed there. Don't like that. They probably have to have the lip of the bullet probably has to be stacked a certain way. Find that with some Mausers. Let's take one out. A little stiff to feed, but we got it in. Alright. These shots are all going to be for the 100-yard white target. Let's see what we can do. Well, the video cut out, but look at this. Wow, it went a lot lower with the rifle. Aimed about here. I want to say it's 300-yard increment for the lowest setting, but I could be wrong. It could be meters or some kind of other kilometer or something like that. I don't know. But I think that's pretty damn good. Look at that. Iron sights, 100 yards on a flimsy stand. I think this rifle's a keeper. Wow. I'm very happy with that. I'm going to go back. I got 7 more rounds. I think I'm going to aim for this target. Let's make sure it's not a fluke. And we're going to call it a day. I think this rifle is going to be one of my favorites going forward. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, I got some cackling hens in the background. Don't mind it. Turn off this safety light. Let's get these last 7 rounds down range. See what we can do at 100 yards with this rifle again. Don't let me forget, I gotta turn down that rear sight so that I can make sure I hit. They're probably gonna scream at me. They're back there. But it's gun range. Hearing and eye protection at all times. All right, this is it. This is what we did. As you can see, that's the one I told you went off to the right. Called it. Nice 3-shot group in there. One to the left. Now at 100 yards, this looks like this to me. So, all things considered, I'm pretty happy with this gun. And I don't think you can ask for much better than that, especially not being on the range in a few months. I'll take it. I'm thinking as a bonus, what I might try is we got this 200-yard range. There's some targets set up back here just for the heck of it. I feel like if one of these is nice and clean, I'll aim for it. See if I can get a hit. Can't really hear the gong. I don't know if I hit it or not. Probably not. Sorry. These 6.55 Swede rounds have a very flat flight path, just like the Creedmoor, and they tend to have a very far drop-off rate. So I kind of want to see what this thing can do for real. So we got those there, those two there. I'm going to go for this guy. I'm going to reach for the moon and hopefully fall among the stars. Let's see what we can do. 2 rounds left. They're going for this target. I'll be very surprised if I can see it from there, but we'll see. Okay, we're down to our last 2 rounds. I have more, but I don't want to use them all. And these I'm saving to get reloaded. Let's see what the primers look like. Seems like it's hitting pretty well center. Can't really get it to focus. There's no deformity. You can see a little heat, but I think that's the brazing from the loading process. Let's see. Yeah, you can see these are a little dirty. All right. I got 2 left. That's the 100-yard. Right here. That's the 100-yard, and you can see that's the 200-yard I'm going to go for. That top orange target. Not the easiest to see at this distance. It's pretty accurate to my point of view. This is the one-time zoom on the phone. So at the very top of the range, you can see those 2 squares in the gongs. That's where I'm aiming at. 200 yards. Let's see what this thing can do. I'll be very surprised if I hit, but let me not talk myself out of a victory. Let me set this phone up. Let's get these shots going. All right. Oop. Let me try this. Yeah, that's better. All right, 200 yards. Yeah, I can't see that shit. Let's try it. It's time for a new prescription. All right, final shot. Tempted to go for that gong again, but I don't know. You know what? Let's do it. I don't even see the paper. I can see the gong. Ha! I got it. Oh yeah. Alright, baby. Let's see what we got downrange. That's it for this guy. That was a pretty good shooting session. I love doing these experimental. I hope you heard that. Alright, let's go check it out. Well, I'm going to have to review the footage. Doesn't appear we got anything on target. I mean, I can check out these guys, but I don't think those were me at all. If anything, it maybe hit down low here. Maybe right here. That looks like the most... Ha! You got a bullet jammed right in there. Yeah, that might have been me right here. I don't know. I can't really tell. Because you can't see either that or that. But you can see everything else is rusted. But, yeah, I was looking for this. I couldn't see it. I aimed up here somewhere. You know, then again, who knows? But over here is the gong. Much easier to see target, obviously. Could never tell you where I hit, but one of those there. Alright, well, I'm pretty happy with that. This is my first ever shooting YouTube video. It's a beautiful fall day. Can't beat the weather. It's about 5:30 in the afternoon. Sun's going down. Wouldn't be a YouTube video without a plane flying overhead. I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to pack up, clean up, get out of here. Take my target. Probably order some more rounds. This is my new favorite gun. After today, this is my new favorite gun. I've shot a lot of surplus in my time. Never have any of them. First shot's been on paper. It's not bent anywhere. It's not doing something weird. I'll give it to the Swedes. I'll take that any day of the week. Stay blessed. Stay shooting.